Hello and welcome, small business owner. Jeffrey Taylor here from localgoldmine.com. And this video today, I want to talk about something that's very important because I really want to educate small business owners on internet marketing and how it affects their business and the local market. So first of all, I want to talk about what is internet marketing. And in the most general sense, I want to keep things as simple as possible. We can define internet marketing as using online marketing techniques to generate sales and or capture leads from potential or current customers that are online looking for products or services. So let's break it down even further to local internet marketing because that's what you're more interested in, and that's the process of targeting your local area only to generate business. So, if you get nothing else out of this video, I want you to understand one thing, and it's so important that you understand this because you're talking to people all the time that are trying to sell you the latest, greatest internet marketing solution or whatever. You have to understand that internet marketing, unlike newspaper ads and television ads and things like that, is not a one-time event. It's not like the Sunday paper ad that's here today and gone tomorrow. It is an ongoing process. Local internet marketing goes on and on and on. You need to be aware that it's not a one-time event. Let's talk about local SEO first. And SEO stands for search engine optimization. You've probably heard this term thrown around before. And what we want to talk about is SEO. And SEO is optimizing your local listings, meaning your Google, your Yahoo, your directories, so that certain keywords are showing up that people are searching for. Keywords are what generate searches. People type in keywords, specific keywords, looking for a product or a service, and then based on what Google or the other search engines see in your local listings or in your website, they determine whether you're going to show up for those particular keywords. So the two areas we talk about are local listings, making sure they're optimized properly, not just a listing thrown in by yourself with no idea what you're supposed to put in there. And of course, the biggest one is optimizing your website because most website designers don't know enough about SEO to really put you in a position where your website is going to be in front of your best customers based on the keywords they're typing in. Now, the second big one is pay-per-click because a lot of people don't understand pay-per-click, and some of them will get involved in it and waste a lot of money and get very little results, and then some people won't get involved in it at all because it's a very scary thing. Well, first of all, pay-per-click is highly targeted traffic. Why? Because you're actually paying Google or whoever, AdWords or whoever you're using for specific keywords. Now, when people type in those keywords, your ad shows up. If they like your ad, they click on your ad, then they go to whatever landing page or page you've designed for them to see, and that's highly trafficked, or highly targeted, sorry. But what you have to understand is every time they click, you're going to pay. So the bidding for a specific keyword phrase is going to be based on the competition for that keyword phrase. The more competitive a keyword phrase is, the higher your bid is going to have to be to show up. And in the local market, fortunately for a lot of local marketers, a lot of the keyword phrases can be very inexpensive because there's just not a lot of competition for them. So again, you pay when the searcher clicks on your ad. Now, Google AdWords is king. They're not the original pay-per-click, but they're the ones that turned it into a multi-billion-dollar industry. So you have to understand, Google AdWords gets the most traffic and probably will get you the best results. Yahoo and Bing, and there's other ones out there, do have pay-per-click, but Google is the king. Now, I want to talk to you real quick about Facebook ads because Facebook ads is relatively new to hit the advertising medium, but what excites me is Facebook ads is the most highly targeted advertising in the history of the internet, in my opinion, because Facebook ads is not only keyword driven like Google AdWords. Facebook ads can be driven through the stuff that people put in their profile. So you can actually really pinpoint in on people within 10 miles of your business with certain demographics. that fit what you're looking for. You can really hone in so it only gets put in front of your best prospects. So we'll talk about Facebook ads a little bit later on. Now, the biggest local internet marketing change for small businesses that you need to be aware of, and a lot of small businesses are really not paying attention to this, is social networking. It's completely reshaping how we approach local internet marketing. Now, the three big ones you can't ignore are Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Those are three big social networks. And you have to understand that you need to be in all three of these if you want to be effectively marketing to people in your local area. The reason why is that the internet is going phenomenon now called social networking, where people are connecting online and they're talking to each other and they're talking about you. If they, a great example, if somebody went to your restaurant, if you're a restaurant owner and really had a great time and really loved the food and had a great meal and a great experience, and all of a sudden they post that on their Facebook or they tweet it out to people, all of a sudden, if that person has 1,000 friends, that's 1,000 people that now get to see something about you. So you need to really be aware that people are going to be talking about you. It's the most powerful word of mouth advertising in history. And now we all know as small business owners that word of mouth is our best advertising, because a satisfied customer tells people and then they come in and you get new customers that way. Well, social networking online is word of mouth on steroids, because you don't just tell one person when you post something, you tell everybody in your network, and then they can tell people. So it's something you really need to be aware of. Now, this is the key. You need to engage and join in this conversation. You need to have your Facebook fan page up. You need to have a Twitter account and a YouTube channel. You need to have places where people can go and see the stuff that you have. When they leave a comment, you can comment back. They ask you a question. So you want to engage and join in the conversation. That makes your marketing even that much more powerful. People are writing reviews. If you're up in the locals and the directories, people are writing reviews. Other people see these reviews. You want to make sure you're aware of what people are saying about you. Now, let's just talk about the future. Now, the future is hard to predict on the internet because things change so fast. 6 years ago, video marketing was non-existent. 3 years ago, Facebook was just a blemish on the horizon. Now it's the 450 million members and growing every day. Twitter didn't even exist several years ago. So the next big local move that you really do need to be aware of is mobile phones, because smartphones are really exploding, and people now are actually doing searches right away while they're in the car looking for a restaurant or looking for a service. They're reading reviews online. They're doing all kinds of stuff online on their phones right when they need your product or service. They may actually be driving down the road looking for a specific product or a restaurant or something of that nature, and they're doing it on their mobile phone. So that's the next big local move that you need to be aware of. So what do you need to know? Well, basically you have to understand you need to have a local online footprint. A website is no longer enough. You do need a website, don't get me wrong here, but that is not going to get the job done for you in 2010 if you want to have a local online footprint. You've got to put your business out where the people are, where they're actively engaged, where they're talking, where they're looking, and a website is just not able to do that effectively anymore. So localgoldmine.com is designed to help you get your business in front of your local market in all the right places. So I'm going to end this video. I hope you got a lot out of it. And the last thing I want to close with is I want you to understand that local internet marketing is a process, not a single event. If you understand that, you're well on your way to creating a local footprint that's going to dominate your local market. So what I'm saying right now is get a free consultation from us at Local Gold Mine. Fill out the form here on the page. We'll talk to you. We'll explain to you how it all works. We won't talk down to you. We won't use a lot of technical terms and double talk. And regardless of your budget, there are solutions for you. So get started today.